The way you walk, your style of dress. I wish I didn't get so weak. Ooh, baby, just to hear you speak. It makes me argue just to see how much you're in love with me. See, like a queen, a queen, a queen upon her throne. You are the sweet, sweet, sweetest thing I've known. Speaking on my mother's phone, the subject makes me think I'm grown. Sweet prince of the ghetto, your kisses taste like amaretto, intoxicating, so intoxicating. How sad that all things come to an end. But then again, I'm not alone. You are the sweet, sweet, sweetest thing I've known. Guess what, y'all? I'm gonna be on a TV, mama. Y'all, this next one, y'all, I might be crying the whole damn video and fuck y'all, and like just fuck y'all. I'm gonna be crying the whole video for real. My feelings are my feelings, and I'm gonna let it out because it's Valentine's Day. It's like, girl, if you love something, then you gotta tell them. You see what I'm saying? You can't just sit there and be like, oh, well, I don't know, and I feel so stupid, and this, that, and the other. And it's like, you only got one fucking life, though. You only got one fucking life, though. So today's question, whatever, is when was the time they made you blush in a good way? So it's positive. Today is a letter to Lil Wayne, and it's all about cooperation. So when you're looking at this, you're thinking about cooperation, something that's cohesive, and how you overcome gridlock. And let me look up gridlock. What is gridlock? Oh, wait a minute. I got to make sure all this shit going, y'all. Some of this shit I'll be fucking, I don't know. Oh, it's doing it. 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 It's doing it well. I represent Queens. He was raised out in Brooklyn. It's saying it's not being played. So anyway, this should be going, but fuck it, it's not. Let's just tweet it anyway. Alright, so gridlock. What is gridlock? Gridlock is a traffic jam affecting a whole network of intersecting streets, or another term for deadlock. So what the fuck is deadlock? Deadlock. A situation, typically one involving opposing parties, in which no progress can be made. Oh, so yeah, I gotta include my gridlock. And if you still dating, this is my advice for today. No grinding while dancing, okay? I know that's your wife. I know you didn't put the little pretty ring on her finger. You know what I'm saying? But respect her in that way. Respect her in that way. Respect her in that way, huh? You hear me, huh? And respect her in that way. Let her know. Y'all don't know how much I love Louisiana. Y'all don't know how much I love Louisiana. Y'all don't know how much I love the Fifth Ward, man. I loves me some Louisiana. Man, I'm so serious. I love it. And so it's like, just all that it just overwhelms me. It fills me up. It gives me love, more my love than I've ever seen. And it's all I got in this world. 'Cause it's all the man that I need. Y'all, I'm still serious, man. I don't know. I love the way I am. And it's like, I don't know the culture of Louisiana for real. I didn't learn about dumb bitch until I went to Texas. Like, I'm not joking. Y'all be getting on my fucking nerves. Like, I'm not fucking playing. I'm gonna tell y'all the fucking truth. I ain't know none about no low life ass bitch from Louisiana until I moved to Texas. I ain't know nothing about no low life ass bitch in Texas till I moved to Texas. I knew about low life bitches in Illinois. I ain't know they was that low. They was that low though. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Like, for a woman to want to take your man as soon as you get him, that's what happened in Illinois and Missouri. In Texas, it's just like they want to take my ideas. And then it's like the women that's from Louisiana, they dumb. And so it's like when I was growing up, every woman I knew, like, they stood around each other. They helped each other in the kitchen with their hair. It's like they always in the kitchen with the hair. And when we come in, we welcome it. And it's like when, as a kid, nobody ever made me feel bad or like to act like they had to talk down to me or anything like that. But to be at a school and I see women like doing that stuff, like trying to talk down to the kids and stuff like that, and it's like the kids didn't do nothing to you. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's like my whole life I had never been treated like that. You know what I'm talking about? So it's like all I could do is be a hero. I'm not joking. Like, it's like, stop trying to put kids in these situations where you looking at them like they grown, because the world gonna do that already. And it's like, if you start to look at them like they're a child, then that's what happens. So I'm telling y'all, throughout that whole process, even though I saw those women, like, it was so many women with different backgrounds other than Black American. And I'm not, and it's like, it's just like they actually helped me see how much they love people. So it was never about the student's color or anything. It was just like, it was the student situation. And that's what Texas taught me. It's like, they taught me that it's the student situation. It's my situation. It is your situation. And it's just like how people come for you in this way. You know what I'm saying? It's like those people never knew me. Like, they never knew I was a genius. They never knew my background or anything. And I'm talking about Irving, Texas, Carson Farmers Branch. They just welcome me to their schools with open arms. And it's like to see how they help the students. To know that Irving was like the first ones to like start using computers or whatever for school, you know what I'm saying? Like, having them, it's like they deserve it because of the way that they think, the way that the teachers they hire, and how they look forward to being at work and being there to be there for the students. It's no, like, when they close the door. This something I started seeing later on, when people close the door and they talk bad about somebody's child. And it's like, it wasn't nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't like that at either place I worked at, in Irving or Carson Farmers Branch. Y'all, I was like a teacher's assistant in the building, or I would be in a building consistently, like every day. When they closed the door, it was just like it was in Missouri, Illinois for me. When they closed the door, they talk about all the good things that they could say. And when you see the child that they talking about, you'll be like, oh my God, for real? Because in Illinois, when they close the door, it's like all they got to do is say something negative and trying to get them out of their position, because they want that power. They want that feeling. They want to take on your recognition. It's like you did, like they did it. They want to take your recognition like they did it. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like always that back talk. Like it's like y'all forget about who in the room listening to you. You understand what I'm saying? So in Texas, if you in the room listening, all you gonna hear is positive talk. And all you see is teachers moving towards change. And then you get here and it's deadlock. That's why I had to look it up. It's like y'all act like y'all progressing and y'all ain't going no motherfucking where. You act like you know what's going on and you still ain't going no goddamn where. And so that's the difference. And because y'all so willing to steal and take and take and take and take, you never even figure out what's really going on. When I told them that by the end of school, your kids should be able to run your classroom, I don't mean that your kids make the decisions in your classroom. It's a Texas thing, and it's actually an Illinois thing too. We used to do this in school too, with me and Geraldine used to teach. Your kids should be able to just, hey, this is the routine of the classroom. This is what we do. Dot 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 dot. This been our agenda for so many months. Now we can do it by ourselves. Okay, Miss Shula, you can step out and go to the bathroom. We got this. You see what I'm saying? And that's all it is. It's just you teaching your kids to be more assertive and finding out what their things are. That's why it's great. Like when we have shows at school, my kids will tell you everybody does not have to perform. We have techies, we have performers. You see what I'm saying? We have people that direct in the classroom, all that different stuff. So I try to teach them every aspect of life. And so it was interrupted by a Louisiana woman. That it wasn't interrupted by Louisiana itself or all the people in Louisiana. It was interrupted by one Louisiana woman. And you don't know how those women, that the ladies that taught me from Louisiana, are in my blood. That's the part y'all don't know. That's in my fucking blood. That's not in my DNA. That's a part of me. You understand? Because that was taught to me as a child. So it's like, that's something where it's like, I never met this man a day in my fucking life. And I think all they presented him with was just some shit from my fucking classroom. I'm not fucking playing. And it's like, this man just helped me cry, y'all. I'm talking about help me just break down and just open myself up and just cry. He helped me just realize that it's just like, man, Shantae, you've been sitting in misery and pitifulness and everything this whole fucking time. Like, it's like, this man, I'm not playing, y'all. I'm sorry. Like, I don't always look at people's work. And at this point, I had to stop and look at this man's work. I had to listen to every fucking thing that he had to fucking say on this damn CD. I'm not fucking playing. It's just like, I just got introduced to everything, like to gems and chakras. When I say gems, I mean GEMS, gems, chakras. And even though that was already a part of what I was talking about, it was just like, this man introduced me to healing, period. Like how honest you have to be to heal yourself. So let's talk about it, and let's go ahead and get into the letter. Let's write the letter. Let's write the love letter. So let's start. So first, let me rename this because it's like real estate flyer. I'm just like, what the hell? Let me put Shantae Shula's love letter. So then when it come up, I see it for myself. Shantae Shula's love letters. And then all this stuff can go. Just be deleted. Yes. All right. I don't know his real name. Dwayne Michael Carter Jr. Dwayne Carter Jr. Mr. Dwayne Carter Jr. That's how I gotta address him, y'all. Dear Mr. Dwayne Carter Jr. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Prolific is the word that comes to mind. Is it on there though? I always forget to put it on there. Nah, I add the stream. There we go. There we go, darling. Okay, prolific is the word that comes to mind. And it always leaves my mind when I try to remember. But it always leaves my mind, which is the same thing. When I try to focus, but the definition. Y'all see how nervous I be? But the definition always leaves my mind when I try to focus on what it means to me. So I do have to look it up. I always think like, this is so prolific. And it's like, am I thinking of the right word? Present in large numbers or quantities. Plentiful. It's bountiful. Like, it's like Thanksgiving. Okay, I see it now. I see it. Prolific is the word that comes to mind, and the definition always leaves my mind when I try to focus on what it means to me. It means plentiful or bountiful. It is numerous, and beyond explanation. As I write this, I try to figure out a way to needle. Is it nettle my experience down into a funnel and out through a spout. Your Carter 5 your Carter 5 was introduced to me by Chance the Rapper telling us in an Instagram post that y'all not gonna correct my spelling all the way because it will take all day. That post that he was about to smoke and chill to listen to the creativity that you exposed. I was taken aback by, don't cry, because one of my students mentioned how triple, how extension, I think that's his name. I gotta check it later. Extension died. His voice was a wail of pain that a wail of pain that signified a loss of myself. So many days I woke up and cried in the car going to work. I cried in the bathroom. I cried when my back was turned. I cried when my head was down. No matter how hard I tried, I cried. I couldn't stop the tears from falling because I was being duped out of a life that I created to honor myself. It's not that bad. I'm doing okay. Yes. Okay, this. So if anybody ever watches my show, I'm Jewish. So for some reason, I made a plan, and I made the plan when I was young, and I had people to help me with my plan, and some of my plan came true. So once people saw how successful my plan was, or once they saw that it was me, and they didn't understand why all these predictions were mine, once they came to pass, they wanted to kill me so that they could take credit for it. And so they killed all of the inventors, such as Steve Jobs, such as it's like they killed so many creative people. They killed the scientists too, because it was just like a time in the 80s where they just asked me, like, what do you want? Like, what is something that you want to do? And I told them basically, like, I kind of think that we can communicate through a frequency, which is Wi-Fi. I wanted to be able to, I also wanted to be able to look up information quickly. So that was like some part of the internet, right? Which I don't know what computers was for, so I don't know if that was really mine or not. I also wanted to be able to look up book information like really quickly too. So that's like Amazon, right? So these people created this stuff, and like when it's like every time something happened, the person would actually make sure I was a part of it. I'm also Gary Shandling's friend. So like it was like I was a part of everything. Number portability, I was a part of the Roku movement, like you having Hulu and all this different stuff where you can choose your own channels, all this different stuff. And what happened is that when they killed everybody, it was just like, why would you do that? So I learned that Lil Wayne was a genius like a long time ago, and it's just like something where I was just like, that is like such a cool thing. Like he is a genius like me. But then they will push you to the point of wanting to kill yourself. Like they will actually push you to the point. And every time I go to the hospital or the doctor, they say, "You want to kill yourself? Have you ever wanted to kill yourself?" Hell yeah, I have, but I can't tell you because if you put it on paper, y'all try to keep me here and lie and say that's something that I wanted to do. And it's like, I just like one day I said, and I had to listen to the CD again, and I heard the song. I think it's Open Letter, and he was like, he at the end of it he explained that he tried to kill himself too. And it's like what they do is they rip us up, and because he's a boy, because he's a man, they give him more space than they do with us, but then they don't give him space either. Like it's like they actually create our life. And it's like it's because they want to sponge off us so bad, and y'all they can actually sponge off of us. They actually know how to. I just looked at the TED talk about it too. They actually know how to be in your head and take your ideas or your memories. Like y'all think I'm playing. It's like this is was one of my ideas too. Like I want to be able to like think about something and make it come out on the computer. Like just think of it and it just comes to the computer. But what it is we can do that through human connection. And they do that through human connection. You see what I'm saying? So it's like they can actually take your thoughts. They will actually know your next thought or your next feeling. And so it's like it is the fucking truth. The only difference is that because I'm not totally Americanized, that's the only way I call them. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Because everything we do in America, in the United States of America, is like a routine. So that's the only way I was able to see, okay, this my idea and it's actually working. So I've had all these great ideas. This person actually used to kind of talk to me on whatever this shit is they talk to me on now. They got me in some type of situation where I'm trapped here. And so this person is talking to me, and it's like all the kids used to tell me this stuff too, like somebody is talking to them. You see what I'm saying? And so that is how they have been using sex trafficking and pedophilia. And so all this time, you see them all just like celebrating, having life, and all this stuff. And this is based on a plan that I had for myself. Beyonce and Ellen, Drew Barrymore, Winona Ryder. Like I've helped so many fucking people. I've told them so many good things, and it's like I got Oprah. Oh, not Oprah, but your girl. I think they chose Oprah for me though. But your girl. Oh my God, I thought about her all this morning. Whoopi Goldberg. You see what I'm saying? It's like the love that I have and everything that I presented or whatever that was stolen from me. And y'all, really, I was like the first person. I was the inspiration for Bill Cosby because Bill Cosby was gonna actually be Rudy. It was gonna be about Rudy, which was me. And what happened is, it's like I think they just changed the show because it's like this man just used to love me. He would come use my ideas. Woody Allen's movie where they find this man and it's this different man. That was like a movie we wrote together. We wrote another movie about a midnight wedding. Like it's like I've been doing this stuff. Like I went from being like a music executive to being a television executive when I was like 4 or 5 years old. Y'all understand what I'm saying? So it's like for me to be the youngest person on a fucking war room call, that is like amazing to me. But at the same time, it's like they actually wrap my life up so they could just like keep me hidden. And so now these people that follow me, they always want to take something like it's theirs, and it's like, bitch, that wasn't your idea. That shit is not for the fucking Kardashians. To learn also that the queen was following me too. That's some stupid shit too, because it's like that is really against the law. That's treason. I also had a plan for Trump and all this stuff. So all my predictions actually just 100% true. And so it's something that you actually, if I walk into a room and say, I'm a genius, it's like, I don't even believe I'm a genius. You see what I'm saying? Somebody have to tell me that I'm a genius. And so it's like, that's it. I mean, for real, it's like Lil Wayne he go through the same thing I go through. And so it's just, I don't know how to tell him thank you, because it's like I couldn't, if I had to put it into words, I wouldn't have been able to do it without him. And that's it. It's like I didn't for me to know that my whole life they just like, it's just like they just do what they want to because I'm a girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like if a man feel like he got a little more money, and if I'm not doing what they want me to do, because that's it, I'm a genius. Like, I can't think on that level. You understand what I'm saying? It's like all they always want to possess me. And so I think they do him the same way. I think they were doing him the same way. So it's hard because you want to be there. You love the people and they steady asking for more. So it's like if I give you this ink pen and then I pick up another, and then I pick up this ink pen because I want it for myself, right? I give you this ink pen. Like, wait a minute, I'm gonna give you the best ink pen right here. I'm gonna give you the best one because I love you. I'm gonna give you the best because I love you. I love you. I love you. But I love this pen more than I love this one. You see how this one is best because it got this nice ballpoint. It got the little stylus on the end. But this the one I want to keep for myself, right? I'm gonna give this to you. When you leave here, you gonna leave with $1,000 in your pocket. I'm gonna keep this one for myself, and it's only a penny. It's less than a penny to make. The people will come and take this gift and keep it for themselves, but the one they really want is this one. And it's like, this the one that's not worth nothing. So this be the stuff we can't figure out. This one ain't worth shit, but what I gave you is worth everything. And they'll talk about us like a fucking dog for this. Because I kept this one, a cheap one, for myself. I'm talking about y'all, they'll come up with all types of names and shit, just like they be fucking with us for real, just because they want to see what it is that we using. I gave you this one though. I gave you this one because I want you to know I love you and it's the best one for you. You see what I'm saying? It's the best one for you. I'm going to give you this because I know that you didn't have everything you had or you needed at the time, whatever. You see what I'm saying? I'm giving you this and I'm giving you the best one. And I'm going to keep this basic ass pen for myself. They'll come and try to kill me over this basic ass pen. And I already gave them one. A man that come and try to fuck me or rape me for this basic ass pen, and I already gave you one. So it's like when it came to just like somebody knowing where I'm at and what I feel, this really helped me. The Carter 5 really did help me. It's just like I know every fucking word, y'all. I'm not fucking playing. It's like every fucking, it's like Beyonce, I love the way they write for me too, like how they write, but it's just like this right here, it was just on something else. It was just like, it's like he knew I was trapped. You understand what I'm saying? It's like, that's all it is. It's like I'm trapped. So let me get back. They trapped me in a world that someone left behind after their own demise. They dishonored their intentions for themselves and decided that what I created is what they deserve. And it is still muddled because impure intentions lead to hell. In this letter, I am happy that you made me express emotions in each and every word you presented. And in this letters, it is great that you have learned to dispel that you have learned to dispel the issues that surround real loneliness. Um, I have seeked out of a deadlock and opened my life up in a deadlock to live longer and heal through a through an entrapment. And that's it, y'all. Thank you for the healing. Shante Shuba. And that's it. And that is why I call him the Messiah. I just like, it's just something that I don't know. I think y'all need to be aware of. I think you need to be aware that they trap people that have ideas. And that's something that, you know what I'm saying, I don't want to be here trapped. I want to be here raising my son. And I actually don't want to be here. I want to be somewhere else in the world raising my son. Like, you know, Texas is our home. This is not a place for us. I can't make it here because there's too many people that want something. And when they found me in Texas, the people did the same thing. This was like a white family. They did the same thing, like still trying to figure out what they can do with my stuff and everything. And it's like, nothing I have is yours. Nothing. Not even my grandfather's stuff is yours. And so that's it. You know, it's a shame because they always want us women to, after they raped us and all that stuff, it's like that's what they wanted me to do. They wanted me to feel as if I wasn't worthy of what was already given to me or what I planned for myself. It's like, sweetie, that plan is for me, to myself. Like, these things have nothing to do with you. So that's it. It's like they just stopped me from enjoying my own life. And like I said, for real, like, it'll make you want to kill yourself. And when you realize, like, when you go through the pain of wanting to hurt yourself, and it's not that, that's something else. It's like when you trying to kill yourself, it's like you're not thinking of, like, you trying to get out of the situation because it's like you don't know any other way to get out. You understand what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know any other way to get out. I'm tired of people thinking that I'm they sex object, or I'm tired of people thinking that my ideas are theirs. I'm talking about they actually treat me as if I'm a slave and I'm a queen. And so that shit is like just daunting. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what the fuck? And you have so many people that act like they can stand up and be there for you and be true to themselves, and can't none of them do it because they the ones that did it to me. You see all these people out here with this Black Lives Matter and all that bullshit on. It's like, you did this to me. You understand? I'm black too. You did this to me. Some of the ideas that from the presidency, all this stuff came from when I was in elementary school. Like this is exactly what I said it was gonna be in elementary school. Exactly, like word for word. So that's it. It's daunting. Is that they don't know who they fucking with. And so I'm serious. It's just something from God. It's like that's all it is. And it's like you won't even let God happen. And they'll sit there and lie, to act like they care about everything and don't care about shit. And so that's it, man. Anyway, that's it. Thank you, Wayne. Thank you. And that's all I can say is just thank you. And I think y'all need to share his, like, y'all need to give him respect too in space. Because it's like our time is not yours. Like, we got our own time to do shit too. Like, let us do the shit that we need to do. Like, let us get done what we want to get done. Because it's like, I don't know what his gift brought him or whatever, but it's like, for real, when you got these gifts, why we can't use them? Why do you have to have control over? You don't. You know, for you to for somebody to actually do this shit for real, to hurt people, to hurt me and my child, and it's like some shit I thought of. Like, bitch, are you fucking kidding me? So it's just like, yeah, man, I don't know. That's the only thing I could do is just tell him thank you, like for real. And all I can do too is just tell you to give him his space too. As much as he needs his space, I need mine too. So anyway, that's it. It's Shantae, Brown Sugar Talk, under Brown Sugar Talk, telling y'all have a good day.